Morning, good morning. It's another day, it's another week. We got a fresh start. It's Monday morning. Welcome back to the Daily Dose, the number one daily morning mastermind for those trying to elevate, grow in their business, professional, and personal lives. Hope everybody had a super blessed weekend. I hope everybody uh, just was able to spend some time with themselves, with their family, have some fun, whatever you like to do. And I hope everybody is prepared for the week because it's a great week that we're about to have. So let's hop right into the verse. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. Short verse, but very, very powerful. Number one, we should not be fearful at all. So we know if we have fear in our hearts and our mind and our soul, it is not from God, because God don't give us that, right? You know, it's from somewhere else, whether it's from the enemy, whether it's from our own selves who produce fear, but God don't give us that. So you got to know anytime you experiencing fear, it's not of God. So you want to reconnect and realign with God. But these next three things, number one, God gives us power, a spirit of power, right? So that means the power of our tongue, the power of our action, the power of our faith. We have the power to make so many things happen through following what God says in the word, through actually living it out, through the words that we speak every day. The second one is love. We must show love, right? And in the Bible, it tells us exactly what love is. We won't go through that. You can definitely look it up, find it for yourself. There's like 8 things that love is not, right? But you want to, or love is and what love is. Look up what love is, and you'll understand like that. Those are the things we're supposed to be, and that'll eliminate a lot of extra things out of your life, and it'll help you just to be more locked in with God and with people and with life itself, with your purpose. And then the next one is self-discipline. Got to remember that God gives us a spirit of self-discipline, and we go against that in ourselves whenever we try to do whatever we want to do, which is not easy, right? All these things are not easy, but I'm reading the verse so that I can help myself, so that we can help ourselves. I can help you. But this is important for us to know, for us to get ingrained in our spirit and our mind, because these are the things that God gives us: power, love, and self-discipline, right? So that's the verse of the day. We'll hop right into the business topic for today. It's gonna be super huge. So the business topic, the top digital products that you can sell when you have a business, right? So we know that the world is digital now. We got digital everything, digital money. We have the metaverse, a whole different world that's digital. So we want to make sure that we are setting ourselves up for success in this digital space. So number one, ebooks, right? Um, ebooks are like the number one thing that people are selling online, because people read digital books, and they're a lot shorter than regular books. And you can go ahead and write you an ebook, or you can get on Chat GPT. We just talked about that last week, how you can get on Chat GPT and Chat GPT can write a book for you, give it a topic, edit it, like tell it what to type, and then just personalize it, right? You can go ahead and do that. But you want to appeal, you want to grow your audience. We talked about that as well. You want to have an audience, but grow your audience and then sell your books out to the audience, and that's how you can get some recurring revenue um over the course of your whole life, is having that ebook. And if you want to, well, we'll get down into it later. Number two, online courses. I know y'all see so many people selling courses nowadays, and I have a love-hate relationship with that. I think that you need to get to a certain point in your career, in your industry, in your field, before you just start selling courses, right? But if you feel like you have mastered your craft, then go ahead and sell a course. But at the same time, I think that you should be you should always put more time and effort into your craft then you should selling courses. Selling courses in itself is a separate business model, but you don't want to get to the point to where all your money is coming from people buying your course and you're not even doing your craft no more or operating in your industry. That happens a lot. And like I said, well, in the real estate space, it happens. You got people that do one deal and then now they're selling a course and then all their money is coming from courses and they're not even doing deals, right? So whatever your industry is, you don't want to make that mistake because you're not going to be able to keep up. You're going to, first of all, you're not going to master your craft. Second of all, you're going to phase out of what's actually happening in the real world, right? Number three, digital art and designs. So there's going to be, we talked about NFTs a little bit. So NFTs, but logos, you have, um, get super creative with what digital art could be. And I have a couple other different forms of art down below, but these are like just designs. Like, and you want to make these items, or put your logo and put things on items. And I would include, yeah, digital art, but this is stuff that you can bring to the physical world, right? So it's you're selling online, but it's actual physical thing, and that's gonna be, as you grow your audience, as you grow your following, it's gonna be stuff that you can just sell to people that you think they would like. Like, for example, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some sauce soon. Well, I won't say soon. Whenever the time is right, like I'm gonna have a lot of stuff for sale with the Daily Dose, but the one thing that I'm gonna have is a coffee mug, right? It's just in line with the brand, with the morning time, all that stuff gonna be, and I'd have a collection of coffee mugs. But we're gonna have a Daily Dose coffee mug, and that's gonna sell. Whenever it's a lot of people up here, it's a lot of people on the YouTube live, it's gonna sell, and it's just gonna be like a staple kind of thing, right? Um, the next thing is mobile apps, and it's not hard to create an app. There are apps that help you create an app for a limited amount. But these are some of the top um, areas that you can create an app in. It's going to be entertainment, productivity, finance, and gaming, right? So create an app, have just be creative as it pertains to your industry, something that you could do that might be entertaining. This is another way you can sell because what happens is you can create an app. The app could be free, but then you have ad purchases in the app, right? When people download it. This is another thing. If you want to, like I said, Google some things, and all of these things we're gonna dive into. We're gonna dive in deeper, but I haven't talked about this yet. So I wanted to give an overview. But mobile apps are a thing. Like I said, you can use another app to create an app. Now, if you got subscription services, this is something that you can sell, maybe a service or a product that you can set up to be like the people can subscribe to, and they automatically get it every single month or every few months, however it is. I signed up for a subscription for some toothpaste and mouthwash products from this company called Garner's Garden. It come in like every 2 months. But and that's like just a subscription. Think about anything that you could possibly sell, possibly offer to people that they would want to pay for monthly, right? And to get that from you. Number six, music and audio content. Of course, this is, well, we all listen to music. We all know that's digital now with the streams and everything like that. But then you also got audiobooks and podcasts. So if you write the ebook, go ahead and double that up and make the audio, right? Go ahead and do that. Create a podcast. This Daily Dose is technically a podcast, right? And we're gonna get more into that as well. But you want to think about all the stuff that you're doing and bringing it to life when it comes to this digital world, because there's so many different ways that you can expand your business, your offering, your service when it comes to digital products. And lastly, you got virtual goods, in-game items, stuff like that. So as your brand gets popular, you can sell. stuff in other apps, in other games, virtual stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think I never played it, so I'm just going off what I heard. But in Fortnite, you can like buy, I guess they call them skins or something like that. Um, and then some of those are like from other people that they put up there, and you actually purchase them, right? So they come, and those people are making money. They when they put those products up there, and there's so many different things you could do. Find somebody that might already got an online platform. They might already have an app, and see if whatever you have to offer aligns with their brand, and it might be something that you could get in with, and then you could be the person that's selling something on somebody else's platform. But these are a few of the top digital products to sell. Just like I said, want to open it and expand our mind because there's so many opportunities out there for us, and this is also a way for us to get from trying to do stuff locally and just nationally and globally, right? We want to think big. We want to put our stuff out there, and we want to make sure that we're capitalizing on all the opportunities possible for us to elevate and grow. The self development topic for today, we want to explore things to do outside. It's about to be spring, and it's gonna be summer. It's gonna be it's so important for us to go outside because I got walking on here twice. There's so many things for us to do outside that we need to explore, right? Especially in our community. For some reason, it's like we have gotten to this thing that a lot of these outdoor things are like for different cultures, right? But we need the sunlight, just like everybody else needs sunlight. And it's not, we don't need to be just staying cooped up in the house, sitting in the AC. We're not getting the vitamins that we need. We're not getting the just everything that we need or get from being outside, and also the fun. So these are just a few things that you can do as you're outside, right? Number one, easiest thing to do is taking a walk. Take some time to walk, think, pray, have a conversation, call a family member, call a friend. Hiking is super fun. It can be very rewarding when you get to the top. You have those amazing views. When you climbing a mountain, it's definitely a cool experience. I love hiking. Next one is biking, and biking is fun as well. You get to travel, right? It's another mode of traveling, and you get to see things just kind of through a different lens. This would be somewhere, especially you could do this in the country, you could do this in the city, but and you can also join a bike club, a cycling club, rather kayak, super fun, right? You out on the water, you getting a workout in at the same time. Um, it's so fun. I would recommend you know how to swim, but honestly, people do not follow a kayak. Like your kayak ain't gonna tip over, right? That's just not a thing unless you just out there being an idiot, right? But kayaking is fun. I would say if you haven't never tried kayaking, try it. And I'm not talking about like whitewater rafting, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy like that. Just a peaceful lake, just hop in the kayak, do your thing. Next one is swimming, right? Actually swimming. Go to a pool, get that good workout in. By swimming. It's swimming is one of the best cardio workouts that we have, right? It builds muscle and endurance at the same time. Fishing. Fishing is for people who have patience, but it's also super fun to do. Is rewarding when you go out there and you catch the things that you've been trying to catch, especially if you had the opportunity to get on a boat and you go out into a larger body of water. ATVs. They have places where you can go rent ATVs, and they have ATV parks, right? Dirt bikes, four wheelers, the big go karts where you can just go ride those, um, drive them, and just have a great time. Sports, join recreational sports. That's outside: golf, tennis, flag football, basketball. Just do something outside, have fun. Um, and then the last one is like hop in a marathon or do an Ironman, run a 5K. These are things that help you not just help you with your health, you can join a community of like-minded people and just open yourself up to something and push yourself to something that you might not have ever thought about doing before. So these are all things that you can explore outside. It's probably, I mean, so many more things, but these are things that I thought of. These are all things that I like to do. Well, I've never ran a marathon. I ran a 5K, but I've never ran a marathon, or I never did an Ironman. But these are all things that I enjoy, that I feel like anybody would be able to enjoy. Um, get outside is super beneficial for us. It allows us to connect with nature when we're outside. And God, nature is like the art of God, right? You get to see so many different things, from the different types of plants, the different type of insects, like the different colors that are just in nature. It's just so beautiful, and it's just so recharging to be outside in nature with God, right? So we want to be able to do that, and we want to have fun, and it's also beneficial to our health. But that'll wrap it up for today. Another day. We starting off the week super strong. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of their Monday and a blessed week. We'll be right back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.